Welcome back, Indiana 4-H Broadband Influencers. Now that you have checked your internet speed, we are going to validate your address and your internet speed on the FCC's broadband map. So the first thing you need to do is go to broadbandmap.fcc.gov, and you'll see this main search by address here. Go ahead and put your address in and hit enter. Now it should come up, and if you see, there's lots of green dots on this particular map, but the very spot that I put in does not have a green dot. It has a gray dot, and it says it's not a mass market location, which it's Purdue University's main address, so that's not a big shock. But if this was my home and I knew that it was correct, I could issue a location challenge. So I would go in here, I would enter my name, I would enter my email, and I would tell it what was wrong. And I might have to put in some supporting documentation, for instance, my internet bill, and say, yes, this is a real address and I pay my internet bill and this is what I do. And then I would certify it and submit. I'm not going to do that because that location is actually correct. Now, if I was at a different location, it would then come up in an actual location that has real internet available. It would come up and tell me what is available in that location. I'm guessing, yep, and because this is still part of Purdue University, there's going to be lots of or very high speeds. If this was instead my home and it was incorrect, then I could issue an availability challenge. So I would click there on availability challenge, and I would say this provider, and I could click on it and scroll down, and it's kind of hard to do. Scroll down to what is wrong, why you think it's wrong. For instance, my internet is much slower than this, or whatever it happens to be, and I could easily choose any of those. Then I would say why. This is how this all played out. I checked my speed 4 times or 8 times, and every time it came up at a much slower rate than what I'm paying for. And then I took a screenshot when I did my internet speed test. So I would take those picture files and I would browse to them and I would upload them. And it's not going to come up because I don't, where did I save them? Yeah, so these are all the recordings. So I would put these screenshots in and I would upload those, and it would pull them up. And then I would certify that this is correct information and I would submit it. I'm not going to do that. Another availability challenge is sometimes, for instance, at my own home, my provider isn't even on the list. I'm paying someone and they aren't registered with the FCC as providing internet to that location. So you can actually go in and put in a missing provider. You can tell what type of technology they have. For instance, it might be cable, it might be DSL, it might be fixed wireless, which is basically a radio type of internet. Whatever it happens to be, you can choose that. Then put your name and your email address. This could be your parents' name or email address also, and put the information on the reason. And in my case, I actually did upload the screenshot of it saying who my internet service provider was and the upload and download speed that I used. So very simple to do. Make sure that you click the button and go ahead and submit it. And if you do submit a challenge, it will immediately send you an email and say, we received your challenge and we are going to be dealing with this as soon as we can. Within a couple days to 2 months, that service provider has the right to challenge or accept what you said as fact, and then they will make a decision on whether you do have internet at your location or not. And that is all you have to do to put your information onto the National Broadband Map. I do recommend that you go back a couple times and confirm that what is or on there is correct. Let's see.